big fan of Dallas at all, especially in football. Not a big Mavericks fan in particular, but myself, probably like 75% of the country, was kind of pulling against the situation of LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and what they did in that little get-together, and then bragging that they were going to win 7 or 8 in a row. And then, to top it all off, making fun of Dirk Nowitzki, who, in my opinion, did a heck of a job with 102 fever, and then those guys kind of make fun of him. So I really started getting into this series. And to my pleasure, last night, the Dallas Mavericks wrapped it up 105-95. So obviously, congratulations to them and to Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban is a character, but I got to tell you, he puts out the money to put the best product on the floor, and obviously they showed it this year. Let's get out to Miami last night and highlights from Dallas against Miami. Here we go. We're going to start things off in the first quarter. Boy, we missed that guy, Tyson Chandler, on the alley-oop dunk. Saw him do that a lot. Chris Paul down here in Louisiana. Now doing it with J.J. Barrera. There's LeBron James. Early on, he's money. He just kind of fades as the game goes on. This guy had a tough early go of it. Only 1 of 12 from the field, and that was the one. Dirk Nowitzki with the shot at the 6:04 mark in the game. This is the guy who kept Dallas in it in the first half. Jason Terry, three-pointer downtown. And this guy also, a little bit of a situation where I think he may have been overlooked a little bit as far as a respect he should get. DeShaun Stevenson, who came to Dallas from way of the Washington Wizards. He's a good basketball player. Here he is again in the second quarter with another three-point shot. But Miami keeps it close in this game. Early on, it went back and forth. Mario Chalmers on the driving layup. He had 5 points at that point in the game. And here we go, LeBron James driving layup. Now, he had 21 points in the game. It's just those money points that he doesn't get. You know, in the fourth quarter, he kind of fades. Only 4 points in the fourth quarter of last night's game. Dwayne Wade. Now, Dwayne Wade may have been bothered with a sore hip in this game. But nonetheless, when they made fun of Dirk Nowitzki a few nights ago, that was I just don't get why they did that. There we go, Jason Terry again on the three-point shot. Here we go, third quarter, Tyson Chandler. That's what the Hornets miss. Underneath the basket, the fighting underneath the basket that Tyson Chandler can give you. Dirk Nowitzki on the miss, but on the rebound, putting it back up, Shawn Marion. And finally, another guy I'm pretty happy for. I'm glad this guy finally got a ring. Jason Kidd on a three-point shot right before the end of the third quarter. So we move into the fourth quarter, and methodically, Miami just fades away as Dallas puts it to them. Now, this was early in the quarter, Dwayne Wade. A lot of people thought that might have been a turning point, but Dallas does not go away. Barrera, nice three-point shot. Chalmers again for Miami. He's the forgotten guy for Miami a lot of the times. Oh, sorry, Nowitzki on a nice driving layup right there. And I think we're going to see Chris Bosh, if I'm not mistaken, come up with a nice shot on the stray ball. That keeps Miami in it. As the game moves away, this may be the shot of the game as far as putting a dagger in the heart of Miami. Nowitzki, all net. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Jason Terry on a nice shot right here, all net. LeBron James tries to make a three-pointer. This is late. I think we're at a point in the game where they couldn't get back in it, but there he is again, Nowitzki on the driving layup. This is when you knew Miami had won it all. And, of course, after the game, the trophy being presented to the first owner of the Dallas Mavericks, a guy who actually brought the Mavericks over. And that was a nice gesture by Mark Cuban to have that trophy presented to him. And, of course, Nowitzki was the player of the series, no doubt. Player of the game yesterday was Jason Terry. Jason Terry did a fabulous job of keeping Dallas in it when Nowitzki wasn't playing well. But that was just a very, very short time of 2 quarters compared to the entire series when Nowitzki did play extremely well. So in 6 games, Dallas wins it. Miami licking their wounds. Now, obviously, I think Miami's a very good basketball team, and they're going to win their share of them. But it's just kind of nice with everything that went on with Miami getting supposedly the 3 of maybe the 5 best players in the league all on one team. It shows that there is a lot to be said for team basketball play. So, again, Dallas Mavericks come up with a huge win last night, and they are your NBA champions. Tyson Chandler, Peja Stojakovic played with the Hornets. They get rings this year, so I guess they're pretty happy that they have moved on. One note before we take a commercial break, I did mention on Friday Night Sports that we had local athletes who were participating in the big NCAA Division I outdoor meet that was held in Iowa this past weekend. Their events had not been held at the time that we aired on Friday. Do want to give you their results. Rachel Laurent, who of course was a great pole vaulter over at Vanderbilt Catholic just 2 years ago, she finished 7th in the nation in the NCAA meet. She cleared a height of 13 feet 9 1/4 inches. Now, her best is over 14 feet, so she didn't quite get to her best, but 7th in the nation, that's not too shabby. And Caleb Williams from H.L. Bourgeois High School, also graduated 2 years ago, was on the 4x400 team for LSU, which finished 2nd in the nation. Actually, it was the last event of the meet. And if you watch CBS live at about 1:50 on Saturday, you saw this particular race. Caleb ran the 3rd leg of the 4x400 for LSU, and Texas A&M had about a 20-yard lead, and he reeled the guy in from Texas A&M, got right on his heels as he passed the baton off for the last leg. Unfortunately, the young man from LSU on the last leg could not hold off the kid from Texas A&M. Texas A&M won. As a matter of fact, Texas A&M's coach, Pat Henry, used to coach at LSU, and this is his 3rd consecutive national championship at Texas A&M. We need him back at LSU. Wish we could get him back at LSU. But the LSU women did finish 3rd in the nation, LSU men 4th, in large part thanks to those 2 individuals from the Houma area, Caleb Williams and Rachel Laurent. Got to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about Swampland. Also going to talk about young fellas from Nicholls State who made the Louisiana Sports Writers Association All-State Collegiate Baseball team. We'll do that after this break.
Frequent bathroom breaks? You may have diabetes. To learn more, go to the experts. Diabetes Management Center at TGMC. It all begins here.
I'm here at My Rouse's, where they sell the fresh Louisiana seafood I love. My team, First Bank and Trust, is proud to partner with local businesses like My Rouse's.
No grocery store sells more local seafood than Rouse's.
Louisiana seafood is the best in the world, and we need to treasure it.
Shrimp, fish, crab, you name it, we carry it. Our seafood is Louisiana culture.
If you love Louisiana seafood as much as I do, come join First Bank and Trust at My Rouse's.
Worried about rising gas prices? Well, don't. Come to Parker Mitsubishi and save hundreds at the gas pump every month. Get the new 31 miles per gallon Mitsubishi Lancer for only $14,995. Or the new 31 miles per gallon Mitsubishi Outlander Sport for only $18,995. And take $6,000 off the MSRP on the new 30 miles per gallon Mitsubishi Galant. Plus, get a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So get rid of that gas guzzler and start saving hundreds at the pump every month at Parker Mitsubishi in Houma.
At Big Will's Casino, you'll find 50 of the latest video poker machines on the market today, with daily cash drawings starting at 6 p.m. and in a safe and friendly environment. Big Will's is the place to stock up on a wide variety of beer, soft drinks, chips, and candy. Truckers can enjoy large fueling lanes as well as our regular vehicles. Fueling up has never been easier. Serving breakfast until 11 a.m. every morning, Big Will's Subway is the largest Subway around. Sandwiches are made fresh to order along with low-carb friendly choices. Big Will's Travel Center, where everyone's a winner.
Community-minded, dedicated professionals. Bayou Home Care, doing what it takes.
What do you get when you purchase a certified pre-owned vehicle from Barker Buick GMC? You get owner care, 2 factory-backed warranties, and industry-leading 2-year, 30,000-mile standard vehicle maintenance plan, plus complimentary roadside assistance and courtesy transportation. Plus, every Barker Buick GMC certified vehicle passes a strict 172-point inspection and comes with a free vehicle history report. And right now, get like new car financing on a great selection at Barker Buick GMC in Houma. And remember, it's better at Barker.
Frequent bathroom breaks? You may have diabetes. To learn more, go to the experts. Diabetes Management Center at TGMC. It all begins here.
The awards keep on piling up for Seth Webster, junior pitcher over at Nicholls State University. He was named to the first team Louisiana Sports Writers Association All-Louisiana team. Congratulations to him. He was 7-3 this year with a 2.30 ERA, 69 strikeouts. Just a terrific pitcher. When he pitched on Friday nights for Nicholls State, they had an excellent chance of winning the game, and he's going to be back next year for his senior campaign, which may be his junior campaign, depending on a medical redshirt situation. Also, congratulations to Chase Aramillo, young man from Alabama who was a senior at Nicholls State, was named as an honorable mention selection All-State for the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. Also, although it's not Nicholls State, Southeastern Louisiana second baseman Brock Hebert, who finished at South Terrebonne High School 2 years ago, only a sophomore, was an honorable mention selection. Brock finished with a .340 batting average, 2 home runs, 31 RBIs, 26 stolen bases. And I got to tell you, the young man who was first team played at Louisiana College, and I certainly am not taking anything away from him. But if he was better than Brock, I'd like to see it, because Louisiana College is not playing the same type of competition, obviously, that SLU sees week in and week out. And I really believe that Brock is one of those that's going to be playing on the next level. So congratulations to him. The 2011 All-State Hitter of the Year was Mikey Matuk. He's going to be playing in Major League Baseball next year in all probability. Freshman of the Year was Jacoby Jones of LSU, and the newcomer of the year was Ralph Rhymes of LSU. Too bad it didn't show on the field too much, and LSU did not get in one of the regionals, but obviously great honors for all of these kids. Again, that's the Louisiana Sports Writers Association All-Louisiana team. Congratulations to those kids. Nicholls State, Bourgeois High School, not Nicholls State, had their big golf tournament today over at Ellendale. This is to raise money for the athletic department. As you know, most high schools these days have to subsidize their athletic departments by going out and making their own money. So an idea of Ben Powell was to have, it's called Renewing the Reservation, a big golf tournament for H.L. Bourgeois High School held over at Ellendale. And I understand everything went really well today. We caught up with Ben. He talks a little bit about the events over at Ellendale.
Yes, this was our first annual golf tournament here at H.L. Bourgeois, Renewing the Reservation Golf Tournament. This is put on by our athletic department and our athletic booster club, basically to raise funds for the school and athletics at H.L. Bourgeois. Oh, it was an amazing success for us this year. We had about 31 teams, I believe, sign up. We had a number that were pre-registered. We had a couple walk up today and want to play. We've had a number of corporate sponsors. We've got food vendors all over the course, plenty of people here, having a good time, golfing, et cetera, et cetera.
Very good. Glad that they were able to make some money for their athletic department, because that's the way of the world. That's what everybody's got to do now. Got to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll get you caught up with Swampland League and where teams will be playing tomorrow in the event you want to go out and catch a game. We'll do that after this timeout.
I saw a fire truck at a parade and I said, this is pretty cool. So I bought one. I'm Bill O'Quinn, and I was treated for prostate cancer at Mary Bird Perkins in 2005. I'm a retired Prudential insurance executive, and with the coverage that they provided, I could have gone anywhere for treatment. I got a tour, and I was incredibly impressed. Mary Bird Perkins not only has the best technology, but it's right down the street. So why would you go anyplace else?
Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center at TGMC.
Hi, I'm Tony DeSalvo with a quick cooking tip from Canadas in the Kitchen. Summer's a great time for steaks, but one of the most important steps is what you do with them after you take them off the grill. Let them rest at least 5 minutes prior to serving, and I promise you'll get a juicy steak every time. And this week we've got certified Angus beef porterhouse steaks for just $6.37 a pound. So watch a new episode with Canadas in the Kitchen every Tuesday night on HTV, or join us online at canadasmarket.com. Canadas, a cut above.
Thousands of children each year are abducted. Millions of children are overweight and unhealthy. I'm Sherry Champagne, owner of TKO Kickboxing Gym, and I'm making a difference one child at a time. TKO focused on building confidence, teaching kickboxing, self-defense, and health and fitness for all children. TKO also offers a unique Fit Kids child care. For more information, call, come by, or visit our website.
Come experience the luxury and performance of the new Cadillac models at Trapp Cadillac Chevrolet in Houma. We're expanding with a new and exclusive Cadillac facility. And right now, take advantage of a great selection of Cadillac models in stock, including the Cadillac CTS, CTS Sport Wagon, Escalade, Escalade ESV, the SRX Crossover, and the all-new Cadillac CTS-V, the world's fastest production sedan. Experience the best. Experience Cadillac at Trapp.
Put together a crew of top specialists, and you can do amazing things. Cardiac care at TGMC. It all begins.
What are we having for lunch?
The 10-piece combo. Half regular, half boneless, original hot with fresh cut seasoned fries, homemade ranch, and a nice cold Coke. How about you?
New glider sandwiches.
The what?
New glider sandwiches. Perfectly delicious fillets of 100% white meat, sauced in my choice of 9 mouth-watering flavors, served on a freshly baked yeast roll. Oh my God.
I'll have what she's having.
The new glider sandwiches, only at Wingstop.
Swampland action going on as we speak, but tomorrow there's also some big games. Central Catholic's going to be at South Lafourche. That's a night game. Central Lafourche at Vanderbilt here in Houma. That's a night game.